You know what I mean?
Welcome back. Americans are moving to the Sunshine State as Governor DeSantis refuses to implement COVID mandates, giving people choices and keeping businesses open. Florida tourism soared beyond pre-COVID levels last year with 118 million people visiting in 2021, including Comrade Cortez, the highest in the state's history. Our next guests both own successful businesses in Florida and say they are grateful to be in the mandate-free state. Restaurant owner Buddy Foy Jr. and Zeno's Boardwalk Sweet Shop owner John Zeno Louise. Thank you, gentlemen, both. Did I get that right, Louise?
Louises.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
But John, Buddy, thanks so much for being here. So, John, really, I mean, can it be understated how important it has been to be in Florida as opposed to somewhere else, especially in your business?
You know, I think a lot of people don't often realize that small businesses are usually a bad quarter away from going out of business. And when COVID came, we had just gotten out of our slow season, gearing up for spring break. And then we were forced to shut down for spring break, just staying at home. But I will always be so appreciative to Governor DeSantis for opening up the state as soon as he did, because we were able to get things back on track, get our staff back in-house, and get things locked and loaded, and we've been clicking on all cylinders.
And has tourism kept up? Because whereas other states were closed, people knew they could, if they wanted a vacation, they could at least come to Florida?
It's more than kept up, and I'm sure Buddy will agree with me that we've had the best. 2021 was the best year we've ever had by far.
Wow.
And it's allowed us to expand from 4 retail stores to 7 in the state. We've increased our capacity for manufacturing and distribution, but I've been very lucky. We've been in business since 1948. I always tell people we're the other family-owned business that started in Daytona in 1948. NASCAR being the other one. The jury's still out as to which is more successful yet, but, you know, one day we'll see. But like I said, just very happy to be living where I live in a crazy time like this.
For sure. Buddy, same thing for you. I mean, I'm trying to get a seat at a restaurant right now in Daytona is basically impossible. Yes, there's a race here. I get that. But that's been, in talking to other restaurant owners, a pretty consistent thing in Florida.
Pete, it's consistent everywhere. No matter where you are in Florida, if you don't know someone, you're not going to get a seat. It's insane. It's the freedom state. It's the happy state. And right, freedom creates happiness.
Yep.
And it's a great environment. It's expanding. Our restaurant in Florida did the same amount of business as our pre-COVID numbers in New York, and it's for sure. And I've been open in New York up in Lake George for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And we're expanding. We're trying to get another one open. So, you know, Florida's hot, and it's happening.
You were telling you're trying to get another restaurant open as fast as the supply chain will allow you.
Bingo. Right? So
what are you waiting on?
Well, we got going on is materials, steel, wood, doors, windows. And Governor DeSantis doesn't control the national supply chain, unfortunately.
You wish he did.
Unfortunately. I wish he did. We'd be open a month ago.
So, I mean, but you probably still hear from restaurant owners in other states or competitors in other states. Are they having the same success you're having here right now?
Well, I can speak for a good friend of mine who's got a couple diners up in Pennsylvania, and, you know, they were forced to shut down. It's, you know, Buddy gets to go back and forth in New York some, but someone that lives in Florida, it's weird for me to go somewhere else and not be kind of how it used to be. Like, things have really been more strict and up there. And he's told me on many occasions that he's ready to move down to Florida, and a lot of people move down to Florida. You know, we usually focus on tourists in my locations, but now it's, you know, I guess the only thing better than a restaurant owner or a candy shop owner is to be a realtor, because everyone's moving down and they're cashing in.
It's true. Buddy, would you, I mean, is there anywhere else you'd open a restaurant at this point? If you're
I can't even believe I opened one here. Like, this was never in our plans. We're looking to expand in New York.
Yeah.
Right? It was a pivot. We had to convince. I got young girls, daughters, like high school. I have a wife her family's in New Jersey and New York. So I can't believe we're here. By the grace of God, we made the decision, and we could not have made a better decision, and I couldn't be in a better state. I'm blown out of the water.
It's amazing how many people say that. I mean, and actually see it with their own eyes when you come down here and say, man, they're living real life.
Right.
And people are prospering.
We're living.
You're living.
We're living.
Buddy and John, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Not a bad view, huh?
The best set I've ever been on.
I like it. By the way, to order taffy from Zeno's Boardwalk Sweet Shop. I think those are Fox and Friends. If you don't have a shot of it right there,
Yeah.
they're pretty cool. You can go to worldsmostfamoustaffy.com. Worldsmostfamoustaffy.com. And for more about Buddy and his restaurants, visit buddyfoyjr.com. If you're down in Florida or up in New York, check it out. Gentlemen, both,
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Appreciate you all.